Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to Life or Debt. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie and I am so glad that you have joined me on this journey. This is my channel where I go through my life and my debt using the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck workbook. And today we are going through the second week in May. So we are going from May 5th to May 12th. And today is Tuesday, so I like to close out my week the day before I get paid. For those of you who don't know or haven't been around, I just recently returned from vacation, so I was able to cash fund my vacation. It was a 3-day getaway, but I was able to cash fund that. So those are, there are no expenses that you will see here from that. This is like my little drum roll. I'm very excited about that factor. Okay, so let's start with things that did come out. So I'm looking at Netflix and Southwest Visa. Perfect. And then I also paid extra on my Discover for part of my snowball payment. My debt snowball payment. So I'm going to put that right there as well to kind of keep track. I'm trying to so very hard, you guys. I'm trying to be better at keeping track. So in addition to that snowball payment, today I did kind of go on a bit of a spending spree. I got myself some new workout shorts at WOD Bottoms. And that was $80. And I don't know if any of you know this, but Zulily was having a Happy Planner event, and I bought a couple of books of stickers because they were buy 3, get 1 free. So I know that a couple of us in the budgeting community have talked about accountability partners. I really need a spend accountability partner. So girls, hook me up because we got to stop this. We got to stop this real bad. Okay, anyway, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the weeks. So, all in all, pretty good week as far as pay was concerned. I thought I was going to get paid less than I did, but it turns out I made it up. So I got like $3 less than what I normally get. So that was great. Just want to make sure you guys can see. And I think I can go in just a titch without making anybody crazy. Okay, great. Okay, so, and then I did get child support. Again, it's been consistent, but I never planned for it because you never know. And I did move that $300 because I wanted to put it in to my food budget. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, my boyfriend and I live together and he covers all of the house expenses. So you won't see house expenses on my monthly breakouts and all of that jazz because I am primarily working on just paying down my debt. So that means for last week we brought in 10,000. Oh my God, can you imagine? Oh, debt. Okay, so then this was 14. Let me just pull out my sticky. Yes. So this was actually lower than what it was supposed to be. So instead of the 271, it actually was 239. So we must really be making a dent in that. Mutual of Omaha has not come out yet because it's going to come out tomorrow, but I'm going to account that money is gone. That way I don't have to worry about it for next week. So with these 3 expenses from last week, we have 362, and then that 362 minus the 1,007 is 645. So I'm just going to bring that down for my leftover. 645. So I'm just going to write cube up here because this is how I do my envelopes. I don't actually do a cash stuffing for envelopes. I am an electronic budgeter. Everything I do is cashless. I mean, I guess that would make I'm just saying it in 6 different ways, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, Cube is the system that I use. It is a debit card banking system that allows you to put your money in cubes and allows you to spend that way. So I still am able to use, I think it's Visa backed. I'm still am able to use a debit card at the store. It takes it out automatically, and it won't take it out if I don't have money in my cube. So that is something that we will go over later on this week, hopefully, if my life stays uncrazified. Is that a word, crazified? I don't think it is, but we're going to go with it. So I put $300 in my cube. Again, I didn't spend any money this week, but I did put $300 in my cube. We will go over all of this when I do my weekly check-in in a separate notebook. I hope I remember to do my weekly check-in. If you don't see me pull out the Wonder Woman notebook, call me out on it. And then I moved $30 into gas and then $50 into mom. Again, didn't spend any of this money, but I need to take it. I did take it out of my checking account. So 300 plus 30 plus 50 is 380. And 645 minus 380 is, we are doing way better than I thought I was going to this week. 265. So this 265. Okay, and I'm just going to say we put in the 76, and that was that. So 265 minus 76. 76. And then we've got the 198 to make that. So we have 198 left over. I would typically roll that over or put that into debt. I'm not going to do that this week. This week I'm going to do a rollover and bring it over to the next week. I did not budget for a rollover and 189. So I'm doing that because I have a couple of extra bills on the other side. So, oh, right. I just did want to say this. So I just wanted to make sure. Oh gosh, you can't see anything. Okay, let me zoom you out. Okay, great. So I just wanted to point out that, these two spends, they came out of sinking funds because I had a clothing sinking fund and I had a shopping sinking fund that I took those out of. So that's why I didn't account for those in my spending here. Okay, now let's go through this. Can we still see it? Okay, great. So we're doing that rollover. So now we're going to look at this week's. Guys, I'm sorry. I feel so out of practice because I was on vacation. So everything's kind of hunky wonky, like the wonky donkey. Okay. So we're looking at this week's, and we've got VSAC coming out on the 14th and, my running coach on the 18th, AT&T on the 18th, and Discover has on the 18th. So I'm going to do a little bit of flipping back and forth when we get there, but payroll, we're budgeting for $600, and child support, we are budgeting for nothing. And then my rollover was 189, so we're going to budget for that. So that's going to be 789. Okay, let's see what we got here. So like I said, I'm going to be flipping back a little bit. So Southwest is going to be, no, I paid that already. Wrong week. VSAC is going to be 169. And DK Fit is 150. And this AT&T. Oh, thank goodness for erasable pens, because I just never know where I am. AT&T is going to be 100. And Discover is 356. Okay. And then that's it for the rest of the month. So that'll be great. Well, that's it for bills. We'll still have other things. So in envelopes, I'm not going to put anything in because I know that we have money in Cube. Oh, this is for, what payday is this? You guys, the month is going crazy fast. So it'll be May 12th through the 18th. That'll be great. So let's see where we are here. So 169 plus 150 plus 100 plus 356 is 775. So that works out pretty well with that rollover, because with the 775, or with the 789 minus 775 equals $14. So I'll have $14 left over. And that $14 I will just put right into my emergency fund. And that emergency fund will get $14. Again, we are working on that emergency fund to get up to $1,000. And that is kind of what we're working on, like I just said. So that is that. I almost said goodbye. I literally just said, don't let me not. Don't let me not. You guys, it is a day, okay? But in true fashion, I am just trying to keep it real, as Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307 would say. Now, I'm going to do something new, fun, and exciting, because I am all about new, fun, and exciting. I got some stickers from Jennifer Bleacher over at Life in Envelopes, and she sent me some of these no spend stickers. I would love to kind of motivate myself and show me where I'm not spending money. I know weekends, as you can see here, I mean, obviously I went food shopping that weekend, but weekends tend to be bad. So let's just look at what we had. So Saturday was a no spend because I used a sinking funds for my trip. Like I'm not even adding them on here because I paid in cash. So I guess that's a question I have for you. When you have sinking funds and you use sinking fund money, do you track it in your overall tracker? What is like kind of your mentality for that? Will you still count it as a no spend day? Do you have a separate category for it when you're using sinking funds? Give me all of your wisdom, because that would be helpful. And then obviously today was a huge spend. Well, because I used sinking funds. So we're going to say that's a no spend. We're going to pretend. And oh wait, yeah, that was yesterday. And then today was no spend. Okay. So isn't that great? I'm shooting for, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the table now. I've got real life next week. My stepdaughter's birthday is coming up. So I would like to say that I can do 3 more no spends for the rest of this month. That's what I'm saying. We can do 3 more no spends. So let's hold me to that. I'm going to put it right here. Goal. Wait. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 days left. Let's say 5. 5 no spends. All right. Let's see if we can make that happen. Great. Now let's move over to the other notebook that we have. My specialty Wonder Woman happy notebook. I mean, it's not a happy notebook. It's not a happy planner. It's an Erin Condren, but this notebook makes me very happy. So I just love her paper, you guys. It's so great. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, so this is gonna be real easy because I didn't do anything. Okay. I'm going to move in because, oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeeks. We can move that down a bit. And you can see everything. Great. Okay, let's look at this. So right now we have, I'm not sure. I'm having a brain fart. 1 second. Mom had 93, so we are moving her back to 193. We did not, let's get it a little bit more even, would we, Stephanie? Holy cow. You guys, do you ever it's not even late. I know we talked about not having late videos, but it's not even late. I think I'm just still in vacation brain, and now I have to think about money, and I'm like, meh. I liked it better when I didn't have to worry about things. We didn't spend money, so it's just 193, and her total for the month is still at $7. I think I might have missed something with my groceries. Maybe this is why I should track. Okay, and I have $100 for my gas in there, so I'm not going to touch that, and I have $100. Okay, and then spend for the month. I wanted to spend 50 or 150. I haven't spent that yet, and I have 150. Okay, and then unbudgeted we didn't touch. Okay, now I'm going back up to food because I think I screwed something up, because I know I only have $300 left in my food budget. But this is saying I have 155, but I didn't have 155. Oh, I think I know what happened. I think I missed something. Crud, monkey, weasel, banana, butt, junkus. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this blank, and then I'm going to go down here and I'll fix things. So, food, we have a budget of 300. And mom, we currently have a budget for 193. And gas, we have for 100. And spend is going to be 150. And then unbudget, we don't ever have a doohickey. So let me get a sticker for that. And okay, so this is the problem. I think by not tracking and thinking oh, I don't need to track, I screwed myself up. Obviously I screwed myself up because I clearly forgot to track. And I think I had gone to Walmart and I'd spent $140 something or $150 something. So that's what that is from. So moral of the story is Stephanie is not a superhero and she needs to track her budget. Which I have to give a huge shout out to Kat Ritz over at her YouTube channel, which is Kat Ritz. She is on a mission to track this month, and she's doing a phenomenal job. So I will link her information below because she's obviously inspired. Well, also my mistake, but seeing her track it makes more sense to me now. And I obviously need to do that. So that's where we're going. This is for week 3. See, total week 3. So I'm obviously not going to fill in these spots. But this is where I want to be in for the week. Also, these are monthly totals. Like, this is the start of the month. This is what I wanted to spend. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm still not sure how I screwed that up, because I didn't move $800 into the account. I don't know. What's done is done. We're going to move on and kind of move forward with that. So I have some really exciting things coming up for my videos. I've gotten some new printables that I'm excited to utilize, and I'm excited to show you. But that will be in a different video, just because I think this one is kind of crazy and I need to reevaluate what is going on with my life right now. Hi guys, future Stephanie here. So I actually figured out what my mistake was. I know, I was shocked too. Okay, so this is going to get a little confusing. Kyle and I budget out $950 for our groceries. We moved over $950 into our Cube account. In Cube, you are given a cloud to hold all of your money in, and then you disperse it into little buckets. So when I went to the grocery store, I took $600 out of that cloud and put it into our grocery money. I then took $50 from my mother's cloud and moved it to the grocery number. So I spent $640 something in groceries. So that meant I had $300 left in the cloud, because I had $350. Anyway, we'll say 900 minus 600 is 300. So last week, when I put the money in, I put in a whole 300, when I should have only put in 155 in order to keep it at that $800 budget level. So really, I just took the additional money that I had in the cloud and moved it down. So I think that confused me a little. I think that pulling all of my money in from the, looking at it for the monthly perspective. I don't know why I do so many air quotes, but we're going with it. It's too confusing. So as I move forward, I think what I need to do is focus on the weekly and just keep all of the money in the cloud and then bring it down as I need to. Okay. So anyway, long story short, I found out the mistake. It was my mistake. I'm no good math. So yeah, that's it for this week's check-in. Sorry, it was kind of all over the place, but I'm pretty sure that next week is, going to be exactly the same, because my head's a mess. Happy May, and until next time, I will see you later.